All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Run United 2023 kickoff. I'm still seeing people coming in, so we're just going to give it a couple of minutes, give everybody a minute to get situated and get ready, and then we will go ahead and get started. All right. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for making time in your day to join the 2023 Run United kickoff. And I'm still seeing plenty of people joining the call, so we're just going to give everybody a couple more minutes. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the presentation. Thanks.
Are we going to start pretty soon?
Yep, like I was just saying, we are giving everybody just a couple more minutes to join the call. I'm still seeing plenty of people joining in a waiting room. So we will give it, yep, we'll just give it 2 more minutes and then we'll go ahead and get started. It's so good to see you, Barb. How are you?
Oh, good. I have to tell you, my feet are killing me because I woke up early this morning and I got on the treadmill for an hour and a half and walked 5 miles today, and my feet are killing me.
Oh my
All for
gosh.
all for Team Jeep. Go Team Jeep.
Wow, on day one. Who else logged miles today on day one of Run
I'm going to log today.
Wow, already putting Team Jeep in the lead again.
Me too. Go Team Jeep.
Yay!
Oh, awesome.
I'm telling you, if nothing else, it makes me feel so guilty and having to get up and do the walking. Like, this is the only thing that motivates me. So,
Well, you motivate us too, Barb. So we're so glad to have you. Thank you.
I scheduled my physical for after this event because I'm going to be in tip-top shape.
Yes, you can go talk all about your walking at your physical.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still seeing a couple people trickle in, but we will go ahead and get started. I want to be respectful of everybody's time. And just so that everybody knows, this will be recorded and available to everyone in case anyone misses it or just wants to revisit this later during the month of Run United. So first off, welcome to the Run United 2023 kickoff. We're so happy to have you here. We're so happy that you are giving us not only your lunch hour today, but the time that you're going to invest in logging your miles and fundraising over the next month. So thank you and welcome. Do we have anyone here who is joining Run United for the first time this year? Do we have anyone here for the first time? Feel free to...
Me.
We've got one. Anyone else?
Yes, I'm also
awesome.
For
This
first
is
time.
Carlos Zamora.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. We are so happy to have you. And I know that a whole month of running, walking, fundraising seems like a lot, but it's a fun month, and I promise it is more fun than work. So we're gonna get into it. And please feel free to drop questions in the chat as they come up. Come off mute and stop me. or we'll have some time for questions at the end. All right. My name is Allison Bunch. I'm going to be presenting our kickoff today, and I want to give a big shout out to our presenting sponsor, Stellantis. Once again, they're the presenting sponsor for Run United, and we are so happy to have them here. Everyone from Team Jeep, I know they are our largest team so far this year. They're often our largest team, so thank you for being here, and thank you for powering Run United.
Hey.
Hi. All right. I also want to give a big shout out to the rest of the United Way team that makes Run United possible. We have Audrey Walker, Dave Phillips, Dan Conling, Steve Naccarato, Nick Gargaro, Courtney Ochelek, and we have so many more. This really is a whole team effort. So many people work on this project, from United Way and from our corporate partners and teams. It's a huge project, and I love being a part of it. I love working with this team. So a big thank you to everybody. All right. So first, I know we've got some first timers here. So why are we doing this? Why are we dedicating a whole month to Run United? Because that's longer than a lot of events. It's a long time to be running, walking. It's a long time to stay dedicated to one cause. So why are we doing this? This year, well, this is our 8th year of Run United. Run United started in 2016, and it was not a virtual event at that time. We were a charity partner for the Detroit Free Press Marathon. It still which takes place in October. The last day of Run United still overlaps with the date of the Detroit Free Press Marathon. But this is going to be our 4th year of the virtual marathon. We went virtual as a result of COVID, as I'm sure many of you are aware or could guess. And going virtual with this event really helped it grow. It helped bring in more people from our community and expand our reach to maybe people who wouldn't be involved in the Detroit Marathon. And so we have just been thrilled to see the growth in this virtual event. So since 2020, since our first virtual marathon, we have raised $486,829. Those funds have all gone to support students in Southeastern Michigan. The first year, they went to help close the digital divide for students who were learning virtually during COVID. Since then, they have gone to support students returning to the classroom, making sure that they have all the resources that they need. And this year, our goal is to raise $150,000 to support students' literacy in 2023. And that is also going to put us hopefully well over that $500,000 raised mark for Run United, which is huge. So we could not be more excited for this year. All right. So quick rundown of the timeline. Their kickoff is today. I'm sure you all know, but this is also the first day that you can start logging your miles. We have a goal of 26.2 miles, a marathon. So you have from now until midnight on October 15th to log those miles. You can do it however you want. You can run, you can walk, you can roll, ride your bike. We've had people, I think, paddle and participate in boats and kayaks. However you want to do it is totally fine with us. If you are a runner or a cyclist and you're on Strava, you can connect your Strava account to the One Cause page, and it'll automatically log your miles for you. Or if you want, you can just return to that One Cause page where you registered for Run United, and you can enter your miles like right on there just as you complete them. This event is open to all ages, all abilities. Please do it with your families. We love seeing people who do that. And just so that you know, registration is open right up until October 15th. So if you know someone who wants to do it or has done it before and didn't get a chance to sign up yet, there is still plenty of time. October 15th, the day of the Detroit Marathon, will be the last day when you can log those miles. And then October 16th, it's a Monday, join us for the Run United closing ceremony. We'll announce winners, award prizes. and celebrate all of the fundraising that we've done together and all of the progress that we've made in our community as one team, as Run United, right? Every week in that September 14th to October 15th month, we will have different challenges. So please make sure to keep an eye on your email. We'll be announcing weekly challenges and prizes there. So we'll be kind of mixing it up throughout the month. All right, so as of right now, we have over 250 participants. We have 12 teams. We have already raised just under $30,000. So we are almost 20% of the way to our goal, and this is day one. So that is, I mean, that's amazing. Everyone give yourselves a pat on the back, because that's inspiring to see. This year's Run United, we are supporting literacy in Southeastern Michigan. We are providing books to students through scholastic book fairs, and I'm going to talk more about that later. But I want you to know that the money that you have already raised, that just shy of $30,000, that is already going to provide nearly 4,000 books to students living in book deserts and high need communities in Southeastern Michigan. So I would say we're off to a great start.
Yeah.
All right. So book deserts. Does anyone here, well, it's up on the screen, but a lot of people here are not already familiar with what a book desert is. I know I wasn't until I came to United Way. But I want to talk to you about the need for books and what book deserts are in Southeastern Michigan. So we know that in order to thrive, in order to be reading by grade level early on in elementary school, children need to grow up in print-rich environments. And what this means is they need access to at least 100 books. That sounds like a lot. But if you start naming, all the kids that all the books that maybe you read with your parents as a kid, or all of the books that you've read to your kids, you'll get to 100 really quickly. I promise, it adds up so fast. And children who do not grow up in print-rich environments, who grow up without those books, are on average 3 years behind their peers in schools. They're on average 3 years behind children who grow up in homes with lots of books. And so in Southeastern Michigan, 61% of children live in neighborhoods that have book deserts. They live in neighborhoods that don't have public libraries. They don't have bookstores nearby, or they grow up in families where shopping at the bookstore is not an affordable luxury. And so you'll see in red, the darker the color, the fewer print-rich environments we have for children to grow up in. We know that the most successful way to improve the reading achievement of children in low-income households is to increase their access to print. And so that's what we are hoping to do today, or this month, with Run United. So last year, United Way for Southeastern Michigan sent over 60,000 books home with children through our scholastic book fairs in our My Home library. And does anyone here remember like the scholastic book fairs that we had in schools, where you could go in and pick out all the books you wanted, and there were just rows and rows of different books. Sometimes your teachers would help you pick them out. That's what we're raising funds to put on. The difference is that when we provide a scholastic book fair, when United Way partners with the school to provide that scholastic book fair, the children do not pay for those books. Families are receiving those books free of charge. Children attend these book fairs and can select 5 books to take home with them for free to build their home libraries. So that is one of the most impactful and most direct ways that we are able to address book deserts in Southeastern Michigan. And that's what your funds are going to when you fundraise along with Run United. When we say that we've provided almost 4,000 books to students already just on day 1 of this event, that is how we're getting these books into students' households. So the goal is that every child in our community has the opportunity to grow and thrive in a print-rich environment. If you've ever heard a United Way presentation, you've probably heard the phrase stable households, thriving children, equitable communities. And so this is, when we talk about thriving children, this is a big one. This is a huge part of what we're talking about. We want to work to eliminate book deserts in southeastern Michigan. And we we can't build public libraries. We can't build bookstores. We can't take every family shopping at a bookstore, but we can provide scholastic book fairs to students in schools in our communities. And by providing those books, we can increase literacy rates in our community and eliminate barriers to education for those children. All right, team and runner participation. So where do you come into all of this? You've already signed up. That's a great start. I want to take a minute to recognize all of our teams who have already signed up. We have 12 teams already signed up this year. And I want to give another huge shout out to Team Jeep. Not only is Stellantis our presenting sponsor, but Team Jeep is our reigning Run United champion. They have won the last several years. They are, wonderful participation. They're great fundraisers. We're always thrilled to have Team Jeep here with us. So if you are part of Team Jeep, please give yourselves another pat on the back, a round of applause. If you're here with Team Jeep today, drop it in the chat. Cheer on your team. All right. And I want to give a shout out to all of the new teams that I'm seeing here too. We have a handful of new teams who I have not seen here in the past. We want to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining this year. And we're excited to have you. Thank you everyone for being here. All right. So participating in Run United, we've talked about how you can log miles already, but it's about a lot more than that. You can also participate through fundraising. And that's a big, scary word for a lot of people. We don't always like to talk about asking for money, but we're going to go through that a little bit more in just a moment. Post run selfies and social media photos, and that's going to be part of our weekly challenges. Sign up to volunteer with Run United. We have tons of volunteer opportunities, and a lot of them are related to literacy and education. And then complete those weekly challenges that are gonna pop up in your inbox every week. All right. So fundraising on social media. This is probably one of the easiest ways that you can fundraise. If you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything, posting about your participation in Run United is one of the biggest ways that you can fundraise for your team and for your page. We do want to point out a couple of really effective tactics that we've seen people use on social media. If you look at Courtney's post over here, you can see that she's giving a shout out to someone that donated to her page. That's a really great thing that you can do, giving public shout outs and thank yous to people who do donate. You're always going to want to make sure that you click the link like she has circled at the bottom here. When you signed up on one cause, if you go to your page, you'll have a unique link to your page where people can donate to your Run United. So you can post that all over social media. It makes it really easy for people to just click there and give whatever they would like. And then if you look over here, we have Aaron's post. I'm lacing up as part of Team USUM, having completed 8.1 miles of the 26 mile journey so far. So he's recognizing his team, he's shouting out, why he's participating in this. And that's another really powerful tool as well. When people see not only how dedicated you are to this, but also exactly where that money is going, that's a really powerful call to action. So that is one of the easiest ways that you can post on social media as well. We also want to point out the hashtag. These posts are from the last couple of years, but you're going to use the hashtag Run United 2023 this year. All right. And of course, why do you run? We all know, we're here to Run United, to raise money for kids, raise money for book fairs, book deserts. But we all have, or many of us have, some more personal reasons for being here, right? We all personally care about this cause. And so we want to hear about that. You'll receive a selfie sign. It looks like this. And in the middle of it there, you can fill out why you run. Maybe I run for kids. I run because I love to feel like I'm part of a team. Fill out whatever your reason is for being part of Run United. And you're going to post that to your social media pages using the hashtag Run United 2023. And that'll be worth points during our weekly challenges as well. All right, what you can win. Of course, we're not only here for the prizes and the swag, but a lot of us really like that, right? So just for signing up, you are going to get a Run United t-shirt. I'm seeing a couple, I'm wearing one. I don't think you can see it, but you'll all get a Run United t-shirt that is on its way to you. And then halfway through the race, usually there'd be an aid station, but since we can't mail you a tiny cup of Gatorade, we're going to send you a pair of gloves and a little hand warmer cool pack thing for during and after your runs. And then,
can I ask,
yeah.
Did people get their shirts? Because I signed up like at the very beginning and I never received a shirt.
People have not received their shirts yet. They are on their way.
Oh my gosh, it's the first day of the race. People should have their shirts. Right?
Yes, we've had a little shipping issue. I'll be sending out a message about that, so I do apologize.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't miss something. Okay.
No, I'm sorry about that, Barb, but thank you for
No problem.
clarifying. Yep. So we did have a shipping issue with shirts, but they are on their way to you. You will have your shirts, as well as gloves, United Way swag, little hot cold packs. And then we'll have other prizes for you to win as well. So we've got some really great like big speaker sets that you can win. We'll have tickets, we'll have Dick's gift cards. And again, be sure to watch out for the weekly emails announcing each week's challenge to see what the challenge is and what you can win for that challenge. When you join us on October 16th for the closing ceremony, we'll be calling out all the winners and making sure everybody gets their prize. So be sure to be there for that call as well, and we will send out a calendar invitation for that. All right. We are here for you. We are not, inviting you to this call and then abandoning you for the next month. We're here for you. When you have questions anytime during Run United, whether it's about, one cause, how can I log my miles, or questions about fundraising ideas or social media asks, any questions that you have, please do not hesitate to reach out. Run United at liveunitedsem.org. You can email us anytime. We are here for anything related to Run United. We are here to support you. We want everyone to have fun. Email us for anything at all. All right. And like we said, today is the first day of Run United. So right now, this afternoon, you can walk, run, or roll your first mile if you haven't already, like Barb. You can take your first Run United selfie, take any, post-run selfie during your walk. Take your first Run United selfie and put it on social media with that hashtag Run United 2023. You can bring in a donation for your marathon through a social media post. Using that hashtag and then your one cause link. Or you can invite someone to register and complete Run United 23 with you. Again, if you have a friend who hasn't signed up yet, maybe someone who could walk with you, run with you, ride a bike with you, feel free to invite them. All right. That is all that we have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask right now, or again, email us at rununited@liveunitedsem.org. Again, thank you so much for being here. and go team.
Thank you.
Thanks,
very
Barb.
much. Bye, everyone.
Bye.